Welcome everyone, we're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the Game Boy Advance. I got talked into this. Don't blame me. Alright. Let me reset. It's on emulator. Celador. Hot house. What? Critical? That was unreadable. Zoo. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Format created by Celador Productions Limited. Licensed by Celador International Limited. Alright. Oh my god. That's chunky. Oh, it just goes in immediately. Which of these is a homemade petrol bomb? Harvey Wallbanger, Pina Colada, Tom Collins, or Molotov cocktail? Oh yeah, my timers. Almost forgot about my timers. I wonder what it is. Molotov. That's not a V, that's a U. Alright, we got 100 pounds. Which of the following traditionally accompanies rhubarb? Gravy, butter, mustard, or custard? What? Excuse me? Yeah, you eat it with sugar. With brown sugar. This is the British edition. They know nothing about food. I guess custard is the only thing that's sweet. Well, butter is, well, it has to be custard. Mustard is gonna be so, the gravy and mustard are gonna be so fucking disgusting. And butter, I don't understand. It's rhubarb. It's a sour fucking, it has to be custard. You tried with mustard? Butter would be wild, yeah. Sour. A sour fucking vegetable. Yeah, it's a vegetable with butter. Why am I playing this? I got talked into it. Which of these languages is spoken in the Highlands of Scottish? I don't know. I don't know. We already got a British. I don't know. Breton is in France. I don't know. Gaelic? It has to be Gaelic. I don't know. I don't know. Cornish is the south of England, right? Like the southwest. Yeah, Cornish is a pastry. Yeah. But it's the Cornwall is the southwest of England. Breton is a French dialect, as far as I know. Let's just go Gaelic. That's right. Nice. Big W. According to Saint Matthew, it is easier for a camel to go through what? The eye of a needle? B? Okay. Yeah, I think I heard that before. 500 pounds. What, according to the proverb, are the windows of the soul? Well, the eyes. Nice. I got an achievement. Deluxe. The tonsils was an answer? Nice. Alright. 1/3 of the way there. On which date is a star added to the US flag after a new state joins the Union? The 4th of July? That makes the most sense to me. You got 4th of July, okay. Yeah. What is the name of Fraser Crane's psychiatrist brother? I don't know. I've never seen Fraser. B. Yeah, suddenly 15 people. Niles? Alright. Good job. At least the music doesn't cut off, like in the PC version. What was the former name of Ho Chi Minh City? What? Bangkok isn't Bangkok still Bangkok? We're in Vietnam, Saigon. Yeah, okay. Bangkok is in Thailand. Yeah, but how do I fucking know that Ho Chi Minh is where? Like Saigon, sure. Saigon these two. Oh, yeah, okay, those four... Yeah, I get it. That was the previous name of a now city, and those were all now cities. I don't know. No Googling, by the way. No Googling. No Googleman. This is a trivia game. In the Bible, how long did Jonah spend in the belly of the whale? A year? This is Old Testament, right? I only know New Testament stuff because I was forced to fucking read it. It's not biblically accurate. 40 days sounds like an answer. "40 days is the desert." Like, 1 year just seems silly. But it is the Bible. Isn't the desert 40 years? Though I don't think so. Everyone would have died. I'm gonna go with the crowd. C. Three days. We did it. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, who is the leader of the pigs? I've read Animal Farm. Bismarck? Napoleon? I don't remember. That was... How old am I? Way too old. That was like 23 plus years ago or something. Napoleon. Wait, yeah, like 23 years or something. We did it. Did I become a commie? No. I became a pig. Which planet is named after the Roman god of agriculture? Saturn or Mercury? Mercury, right? Saturn? I thought Saturn was the god of something else. I became a cop. The god of commerce. Which spy was nicknamed after an orphan boy created by Kipling? What? I used to have Kipling school bags. Like it was like you got a little monkey with it. Anyone remember that? No? Okay. Belgium and their monkeys class. The writer? I don't know. Probably, if he's the writer. Or they're a writer, I don't know. McLean. Joan McLean. A spy. Philby is not the name of a spy. McLean is the name of a spy. Like, McLean is the name of a spy. Come on. Of all four. Philby sounds like a British person would name a spy. All right, let's call an English friend. With custard, not with butter. Sorry, I have no idea. Well, McLean it is. Oh, it's fucking Philby. Unfortunate. Useless friend, exactly. Try again. Alright. Who is missing from this lineup? John, Paul, George, and Dingo. Stingo? Stingo is a good answer. Wings sang about the mole of where? What? D. Kintyre? Paul McCartney song? Another fucking Beatles question? Okay. Need more crazy food ones. What does a Manx cat not have that other cats do possess? Claws? What? That's a tailless cat? Oh! What does a Manx cat not have? Yeah. I read what does a Manx cat have. Alright. The famous racecourse at Aintree is in which city? I know Bristol has a race course, but probably all of these have race courses. The crowd will know. I'm assuming none of you have any fucking idea. Oh. C. Alright. Clear answer. There's horses in Liverpool. Let's go. In which country is Rio de Janeiro? That is Brazil, right? Yes. It could be Chile though. Could be Chile. Oh. Oh, it's summer there, right? What do the letters PLC after a firm's name? In the letters PLC after a first name, what does the P stands for? I don't know. Profitable purchase, premium, public? I've never heard of a PLC. Poor life choices. Like, profitable doesn't make sense. Like, either you're a non-profit organization, or you're a profitable organization. It's not going to be in the name. Purchase just sounds weird. Premium? Why would premium be after a firm's name? It has to be public. Yeah. Alright. What is indicated by the prefix deci? 1/10th? Group croup is inflammation of which in the following? I've never heard of that word. Oh, is it krop? Oh, it could be the larynx. Like, krop is like a swelling of the throat in Dutch. So croup could be that. The other things actually happen to people? It's probably the larynx. Yeah. Dutch helping out here. What part of speech are his, mine, and yours? Pronouns? Where's the there, dude? Twenty 26, dude. We're over the whole pronoun thing, alright? It's 2026. That is so 2025, Seba. Come on. Which football team play their home matches at Ewood Park? D? The Blackburn Rovers? Sure. The coolest team name. Yeah. Jungle definitely knew that. You liked football in the 90s? Okay. In the expression grist to the mill, what is grist literally? Porn? Effort doesn't make sense. Grease doesn't make sense. Pepper would be silly. Let's just go corn. Alan Shearer. Sounds familiar. Which rank in the British peerage is above a viscount and below a marquise? I think a baron is above. A baron and a lord. Actually, a baron and a lord are above a marquise, I think. Earl and Duke are pretty low on the totem pole. I think. A Duke is like leader of an area, right? I don't know. Marquis. Yeah. Marquise? Marquis? I don't know. I don't know if you pronounce the S. It's an Earl. A marquee is like the front of a building. I think the person is a marquise. Which of these brand names is derived from the Latin for strength of man? I don't know what Hewis and Bovril are. I don't know if these are V's or U's either. Hovis? The U and the V are very difficult to see which is which. Oxo is a type of soup. Bovril is bovine something. I've had oxo before. Beef Marmite. Yeah, oxo is like liquid Marmite. It's like a stock, a Marmite stock used for soup. Oxo is cubes. What? I've only had liquid oxo in my life. Stock cubes. Well, I mean, this doesn't help. Bouillon, yeah. Liquid is what you... I had like it was a bottle of oxo, and it was like a thick syrup that you used as bouillon. Vis is power. So this is Burrell, and this is Hovis. So the U and the V are the same fucking character. Oh, it is Bovril. Okay. Never trust FK when he's typing. Sure, Hovis. Oh, we're already up there? Which Italian city will host the 2006 Olympic Winter Games? Venice doesn't make any fucking sense. Turin is in the mountains. I have no idea where Palermo is. But it sounds southern. But there are also mountains in the south, I believe. It has to be Turin, right? That's up in the mountains. I have two lifelines. That's 50-50. Turin or Milan. Palermo is in Sicily. There's no way it was in Milan. These are the Winter Games. It has to be Turin. Yes. Okay. Final question. We can call a friend. It's fine. He'll know. My friend will know. What nationality was the composer Zoltan Kodaly? That sounds... Oh. Well. Yes. That sounds like one of these. I don't think Zoltan is Polish. Thinking. I'll guess at D. Hungarian. Hey, V07. Everyone says Hungarian. Alright. Sure. Yay! We did it! 1 million. The John Carpenter strategy, okay? We did it. First guy to 1 million on the US show. Oh, it just loops this? Well, let's give it a score. 881 GBA. Ooh, oh. Wants to be a millionaire. Quiz. Took 27 minutes. And, I mean, it was the British version, so that kind of sucked. It was fine, though. Like, whatever. 7 out of 10. Solid rhubarbing custard, yeah. Alright, what are we missing achievement-wise? Let me do this. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. We've got 4 out of 6 achievements. Alright, what's left? Answer every question correctly without using a lifeline. And on the $100 question, use all your lifelines and then answer the question correctly. Okay. These are mutually exclusive. Let me make this a bit bigger. Alright, and where's my face? Where's my face? Found it. Just do the 100 one and reset, yeah. Alright. Lifeline 1. Lifeline 2. Which of these is an offensive weapon? The wrist wiper. Definitely B. Alright. We did it. Good, good, good. Restart. I blew. There's no... You can't skip any of these. I blew it by answering it correctly? What do you mean, achievement? What? You should have made me pick the wrong one. If you make the title of the achievement, you blew it. Alright. Which of these can be a head of state or a measuring implement? A ruler. What is the name of the square in EastEnders? I don't know. C. Albert. FK knows. Resident Englishman. FK, with what do you eat your rhubarb? We need an answer. What do you eat your rhubarb with? Which of the following names relates to a jug used for drinking beer? What? You've never ate it? Ants? No, it was gravy, butter, mustard, or custard. Kobe? I've never heard of this. Last one, yeah. Still, you don't eat rhubarb with custard, you eat it with brown sugar. The famous racecourse at Aintree is in... Oh shit. It was in Liverpool. Rhubarb and custard, just any sugar. You don't eat rhubarb, yes. By what name was the NatWest Cricket Trophy formerly known? Yes. FK, cricket us up. No idea. Yeah, these are some British questions, dude. No Googling. Any Indian people? Wilkinson? So, Wilkinson is a brand of shaving knives. Gillette is a brand of shaving knives. cut throat is what you do with shaving knives. And imak, I don't know. C or D sound right. Gillette has always been a tennis, like, sponsor. Especially in the London one, the... What's it called? Wimbledon. Wilkinson's is a store here. Let's go Gillette. It's the best a man can get. It's truth. The most common type of which instrument has 3 drones and a chanter? Bagpipes? Yeah. Fucking Russian instrument right there. Yeah. What is the English name of a city known as Venezia in its own language? Venice? Okay. They'll never be able to read it. Harder than cricket. Which of these was UK #1 single for Billy Connolly? What? I feel like it's gonna be one of these. Alimony? Not really a thing in the UK. I mean, it obviously is a thing in the UK. He's a Scot. You're not Googling, right, Robo? Googleman is not allowed. Going with D. Nope. A is a country song in GTA 5. Where are you from, Robo? Well, you don't have to answer that question. Robo, longtime lurker slash also viewer, knows his English UK #1 hits. Portugal? What's up with Portuguese people? There's so many of them. King Minos was the legendary king of which island? Crete? Yeah. Yeah. Much harder than the cricket question. Barwick Green is the signature tune to which long-running BBC series? What? What? It is not Blue Peter. Blue Peter. Who cares? Fuck that show. It's probably Blue Peter then. You know Coronation Street. I know Keeping Up Appearances. I mean, the BBC has radio, right? No? This might be our death. The archers. Sure. Yeah! You did it. True Englishman. What do Araucaria and Bunthorne contribute to the Guardian newspaper? Araucaria? The U has an extra pixel in the bottom right. What are these questions, dude? You doubt it's B TV listings? Araucaria. A or D? I feel like maybe crosswords? Araucaria, like, sounds like... It sounds like a made-up word that would be related to crosswords, yeah. Something, I don't know. Crosswords. Yeah, sure. Unbury? Which of the following was born first? James Dean is, I think, older than Presley. Definitely older than Marilyn Monroe. No, he's not. Elvis? What? I don't know Anna Frank's, like, time period at all. But Anna Frank was, World War II? Elvis was born in the 30s. Yeah, Anna Frank was a kid in World War II. But, like, James Dean was already old in the 80s. Or he might have already been dead, I don't know. Marilyn Monroe is 20s? James Dean died in the 50s. So it's either Monroe or Dean. I feel like Dean is, like, older. I don't know. It has to be Marilyn. Alright. Okay. Sure. What name is give? What name is give to an inhabitant or native of Madagascar? Madagascan. Yeah? Madagion? Malagasy? Malagasy. Madagascan. Gascardian. Madagian. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Gascardian also no. So oh, Madagascan? I thought it said Madagascar, but no. Madagascan? No. Malagasy? None of these sound right. It's Madagascar? It's the one that makes most sense to me. I said it doesn't say. Oh. The answer here is Malagasy. Oh, alright, sure. I read it's Madiskin, and then I was like, yeah, it's Madiskin, you know? Which of these is a nickname once used for the Royal Naval Reserve? Uh-huh. The guys that don't go... The mainland mariners sounds right. Because these are the guys that don't actually go out to sea, right? But it could be a red herring. The wavy navy. Because they do this when the other guys go to sea. Is mariners not an American word? Part-time pirates. It's the people that get boat sickness. Civvy sailors. That doesn't sound right. This would be ridiculous. Alright, A or D. Or Boyardee. Where's Chef Boyardee when we need him? C sounds right. Are most British? What? C's the most British one? Who do I trust? We're not blaming anyone, FK. Chadpole? No. I don't know. Pick A and blame you. Alright. It's the wavy navy. Sure. Ain't no way, dude. Which duke holds the title Earl Marshal? Cigarette guy. 25%. Bedford is your guess. Sure. No one's gonna know, so. Oh. Well, we get to play again. Somebody cough. Who is the patron saint of England? Saint George? Yeah. In what unit is speed measured at sea? Knots. In mythology, what color was the fleece sought by Jason and the Argonauts? I don't know. The golden fleece? I only know, like, the boat scene with the skeletons. A mason is someone who works primarily with which material? Stone? Which of these actors has never played Doctor Who? Yep. Uh-huh. Briars? Sure. I don't know any of these, I think. Maybe if I see them. Which physical disability did the TV detective Columbo have? One eye. Which of the following spirits is distilled from sugarcane? Rob. The Heimlich maneuver is used to prevent which of the following? Choking. Good questions. $8,000. What is the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a UK motorway? No! Hell! And it's in miles an hour. It will have changed, yeah. What is the limit for a normal car? 7? No, a motorway, 60, right? That's like 90 kilometers an hour. So it's either the actual 60 or it's lower. Let's go with 50. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no limit on it. Okay, sure. Oh, there was 55 as well, whatever. Oh. Which of these is an international tennis tournament? Davis Cup. One sec. Which is one of the Chancellors of Exchequer's other titles? The Master of the Mint? Okay. What was the name of the band fronted by Freddie Mercury? Queen. It's... The word gastro relates to which part of the body? The stomach. Which bird links Notts County and Newcastle United? Jungle? He's not here. Magpie? Alright. You went to college at Newcastle? What is the name of the Test cricket ground in Birmingham? More cricket questions. Headingley? The favela. Sure. Oh, it was the edge lord. Edge I don't know. I'm gonna grab a cookie because I'm kind of hungry and I do have food, but I need to like cook a sausage and I want to finish this. I'll be right back. A British cookie. Not a British cookie, I'm sorry. It's probably called a biscuit. Is this a cookie, FK? There's chocolate in it. Which of these would you find on the side of a ship? How is this a 100-pound question? What the fuck? How is this a 100-pound question? How does everyone know this? Which person did they anger? Which person did the guy anger that sits in the chair right now? Like, what? Who knows this? The clog line. The Plimsoll line, of course! Everyone knows this. What the fuck? What is the name of a young goat? I don't know. What? Okay. Not if you're not English, natively English. What universe did we land in? What universe did we land in? How are these the super easy questions? The fuck? Never heard of a Hoff Nelson. Thessaloniki is in Greece. What name is given to the fee charged on borrowed money? Interest? Which is the electronic service line monitor used at Wimbledon? What, in 2002? I don't know. Cyclops, I think? I watched tennis back then. In which sport might a Flying Dutchman or a Finn compete? Yachting. Yeah. The ocelot belongs to which family of animals? Bats? Snakes? I think it's snakes. In which ski resort is the famous Cresta Run? Shamonics is from fucking Sonic, right? I know Shamonics from Sonic. It's D? You know St. Moritz is a thing? I mean, these are probably all things. Do you know this, FK? Oh, okay. In your heart, it's D. Let's go, I don't know, Cresta. I don't know, man. I don't ski. Which group of dogs takes its name from the Latin for earth? Terriers? In which century was Sir Isaac Newton born? Oh shit. I want to say it was 14 something? 18th? 17th? Okay. I don't know. When did the apple hit his head? We'll trust Gons, he knows his history. Yeah, that's 17. Which pseudonym is used by the author David John Cornwell? No, I don't know. D because John? But it's French. FK doesn't know? Oh, you looked it up. Disqualified. It's John. What name is given to that part of a flag nearest the flag pole? Nearest the flagpole. You hoist the flag, but the hoist is like the thing you spin. Is that nearest the flagpole? The hoist can be somewhere else. I mean, the hoist is at the bottom. Is that what they mean? The bottom of the flagpole? The jack is the flag itself, right? It's the cloth. The fly is probably the thing that attaches the jack to the pole. Not every flag is a jack. The spear, I don't know. I feel like the spear is the pole itself. I don't know. Let's go hoist, whatever. Hoist is at the bottom, if that's what they mean. Sure. Goodbye to All That is the autobiography of which British poet? One of these. These the only you know of? I've heard of Ted Hughes, but I have no idea what he's done. I've never heard of T.S. Eliot. Whatever. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Then we get more silly questions. Oh, it was Robert Graves. And that was all that. Which of these is a homemade petrol? We had that question. That's the only way I would have known. Which of these countries has a famous wall allegedly visible from space? China. Which of the following is the main port and town in Jersey? St. Louis? I think? No? Are we talking about English Jersey? I don't know where English Jersey is. Yeah, St. Louis is in America. Oh, this is British Jersey, not New. Oh, it's New. Yeah, it's an island. BRD. Dr. Alban? might be B. Sure. $300 £300 question, by the way. Everyone knows this. Complete the title of John le Carré's novel. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier... Spy? Spy sounds right. Who was John Lennon's second wife? I mean, I only know of Yoko Ono. Sure. I didn't know it was first or second or fifth. I don't know. In which Italian city is the famous Trevi Fountain? Rome? I've probably been at that fountain. I probably have pictures of it, but I don't know what it's called. Which is the first Grand Slam tennis tournament of the year? Probably Australian Open? Because it's summer in Australia? 100% B. Well, no, of course it's not Wimbledon. Because it has to be Australia because it's summer in Australia. Yeah. Yeah. Theme tune of the 1973 film The Sting. Who wrote The Entertainer? Yeah. Upland? Francis Aaron Copulant. It was It was John Scotland. We're not doing well. This is too British. This is too British for us. Which color does not appear on the Union Jack? That movie is American. Green would be sick. Flat and national hunt are types of a sport involving which animal? Probably horse? It's gotta be horse, right? Dog? Oh, national hunt. I mean, but horses, national hunts are also done on horses. Flat sport. Flat sport. They always have a dog. Yeah, but what does flat mean? But which sport is flat? Swimming? What? Swimmers are... I'm going with horse. Someone look up what flat sport is. Which of these is a type of gâteau? What? A gâteau is A cookie. Black Forest? Alright. Gâteau is crunchy cookie, right? Or is it something else? I think like hard caramelized sugar is called gâteau. No? Which great Trojan hero was killed by Achilles, Hector? Gâteau is a rich cake, typically one containing layers of cream. Oh. Who in 1991 became the first Briton in Spain? In Spain? Yes. In 1991, which British person left the island? Dame Helen Mirren? Alright. It's not D. Wait. It's not D? What? I don't get it. Dame Helen Mirren in exclamation in capitals. It's A or C? A. Shapiro's don't accomplish things? What is Shapiro-Wilk again? Is that like a mathematical theorem? I know Shapiro-Wilk is something, but I don't know. Do we know what flat means? Is it racing? It's Helen Sharman. What is Shapiro-Wilk? A powerful statistical test to see if it's a normal distribution. Right. Bell curve. And what was horses flat sport? It's horse racing, yeah. Without... Okay, it's just horse racing on a flat surface. Sure. I don't know who Helen Mirren is, no. In which film did Pierce Brosnan make his debut as James Bond? Dude, have you seen the size of fucking Pierce Brosnan's mouth? Have you seen the size of his mouth? It's ridiculous. I've never seen Caligula. I probably have. I don't know. Sean. So we went from Pierce Brosnan to Sean Connery. Played a submarine commander in Hunt for Red October. Green April. It makes sense. Like everything's green in April. Which of these dances is also a hot spicy dipping sauce? Salsa? But salsa isn't always hot and spicy. In fact, I would say salsa is usually not hot and spicy. Maybe it is for the average British person, right? Never tasted the spice in their life. Salsa, yeah, salsa means sauce. I'm not, like... Which Britain-only native venom snake? Adder. Salt and pepper only. But only a little... Only a pinch of pepper, please. What does a parasite live on? A host. In 1997, Demi Moore tried to join the US SEALs in G.I. Jane. Yes. I'm surprised we're still getting new questions, to be honest. From which animal is prosciutto obtained? I think it's pig? Because that's the really thin one, right? I don't know. It's like super thin bacon. And Italians are probably gonna kill me for saying that, but... Which day of the week is named after the Norse god of thunder? Thursday. Thursday, yeah. Of which US state is Santa Fe the capital? New Mexico? I think? D? Arizona? No. I think it's New Mexico. See? Resident American says C. Phoenix, yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. Which sport was called the little brother of war by the Cherokees? It's not gonna be hockey. What? Lacrosse? What is lacrosse again? Is that the horse sport? The little brother of war, archery. Gotta be D, the stick and run sport. Can run? Yeah, it has to be A. I mean, boxing is pretty English as well. Lacrosse sounds French? No, it's very English. I mean, it's probably maybe has its origin in France, but it has to be lacrosse. Yeah, it just had to be. By sheer being in this game of English origin, it had to be lacrosse. For what is George Grove, who died in 1900, famous? George Grove. Balloon fight for the NES. Balloon flight. Okay. 1900. So he did something in like 1880 or some shit, because he probably didn't live very long. Balloon flight? Isn't balloon flight older than the 1800s? But maybe he did like a cross-Atlantic balloon flight or some shit, right? He probably did like a... If he's famous for balloon flight, he probably did like a really long one. Music might be the answer. I've never heard of George Grove. I feel like balloon flights are older than the 1800. Check Discord. Yeah. Doesn't ring a bell. Is that Helen whatever the fuck? No? What am I supposed to know her from? If this is a TV person or in politics, Gone seems more sure. You haven't seen many movies with her? I don't think I've ever seen a movie. I've seen a lot of movies, but don't recognize that face at all. Who is the did we win? Yeah. Who is the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Athena? Can I share the gains? The what? Oh, the winnings. Sure. Minerva? I know that's a car brand, like an old car brand. But... What was Minerva the goddess of? Hunt? Athena was the goddess of hunt, right? Like the god, like the patron of Athens, and I think it was hunting. Which birds are sometimes known as the Archangel Gabriel's hounds? Geese are evil? Could be ravens as well. The goddess of wisdom, war, art, schools, justice, and commerce. Ah. Okay. Diana was hunt? Swans, geese. Archangel Gabriel. They have the wings of swans, right? Kinda? Swans have the biggest white wings, which would, like, you know, angels, white wings. You've never heard of this? Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna go with swans. Ah, it is geese. They are evil. Imagine getting honked at, dude. We've all been there. We've all been honked at by a goose. What is the correct first name of the singer Miste Kanawa? What? What? The danger starts when the honks stop, yeah. What? This is the 100-pound question, guys. Everyone knows this. In 2002. Kitty Te Kanawa? I'm going with Kitty. A or D? I'm going with Kitty. Oh, it's Kitty. What a question. New Zealand opera singer? How the fuck is anyone supposed to know that? Which of the following is an ITV police drama series? The hill? The mill? The bill? The kill? What about these little pills? The bill? See, I would just pick it because FK is British, but he could have mistyped any of the other three. Do we confirm that it is indeed the bill, FK? It is indeed the bill. Oh, an American was needed? We had... No, we need British people. Which fictional adventurer traveled around the world in 80 days? I don't know. Phileas Fogg? Phineas Ferb? I've never, like... the only person I can think of is Jackie Chan. You know? Alright. Alright. Which of these is a sea between Canada and Greenland? What? I've heard of the Labrador Sea, but I don't know where it is. Crash thinks it's Labrador Sea? Okay. That's the only one I know of. Alright. Good job. No Googling, by the way. What does the M stand for in the abbreviation GMT? Mean. Good job. Which actor starred in the first two Home Alone films? Macaulay Culkin. Keanu. Wow, those are choices. Yeah, he did. Would have been better with Keanu? I don't know. In the letters PLC, it was public. Ooh, they mixed around where the answers are. Macaulay change his name to Macaulay Culkin Culky? That was a repeat question. Which part of England is the song Bladen Races primarily associated? Bladen Races. Never heard of it. I don't know about Tyneside. I've never heard of Merseyside. Why are these so British? Yes. D? How do you know this, Crash? Merseyside Derby is in Liverpool? You're guessing. Ah! Okay. Always helpful. It's not Tyneside. Merseyside is in Liverpool. Liverpool had races. We know this. So let's go to Liverpool. No, it's obviously not Tyneside. Obviously. We knew one thing, all right? Which of these is a national daily newspaper in the UK? The Sun? Yeah. Who in the Star Wars films inherited Jedi powers? Inherited? I mean, it's obviously Mark's Moonraker. Which town in northwest France is the site of a famous motor racing circuit? Le Mans. Starting in London, in which town does the annual veteran car run finish? What? Brighton? Brighton, no, is in London? What? Brighton is the coast of the south coast. Didn't they do this in Top Gear? Probably. I mean, Brighton is like a popular place. I'm right. Yes, my best friend lives in Brighton. I know. But I don't know. Let's just go Brighton. There we go. Which of the following materials is famously made in the Isle of Harris? Harris... Mohair? What is mohair? What is astrakhan? Tweed? Tweed. It's a D&D boss. Oh. In which ocean would you cross if you flew direct from Sydney to Los Angeles? The Pacific? Sydney, Los Angeles. You know, because World War II. Which direction? Let's take the really, really long road. Which leaves from the main diet form the main diet? Eucalyptus. The Bishop of Ware sings himself Norvik? Signs himself Norvik. Not sings, signs. Norwich? FK? I mean, it makes sense, but also... 1 second. Eh. Oh. Okay. Which of the following is not a famous footballer? What? I know Caricas is a famous footballer, but I've not heard of these other three. You know a Socrates, he was a Brazilian one. So, Diogenes or Leonidas? This doesn't sound like an actual name, so... Yay. Which of the following is not a type of cloud classification? Cumulonimbus is one, stratus is one, stratocumulus is one, Sirius. Seriously? This is a question? We did it for the event, yeah. But it was on a different version of it, right? I don't think we played this one. In which school are non-scholarship pupils called oppidans? Oppidans? We did a lot of versions, yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is this question? Eton? Alright. £64,000. Alright. 4 more questions, I think. In tennis, who took over as Great Britain's Davis Cup captain in 2000? Fuck. I don't know. Fucking tennis captains? In 2000? Max Rowe's got this. Oh. They're almost as old as you? Hey, I was 12 in 2000. Sprint God has the faintest of ideas. Duk duk. If only one was a tennis player? Yeah, I haven't heard of any of these, so I don't think any of these are actual, at least famous tennis players. I have no idea. Feels like B or D. Because they're Lloyds? Punch the host. See, sounds like a fake name. Let's go with David Lloyd. Oh, it was Roger Taylor. Shit. Any reasons we aren't using our lifelines? It's on the screen. There. Any reason we're not using Google Mom? To make it fun, of course. Which of these is a lake in Utah? The Great Salt Lake. The Great Custard Lake. There's a lot of rhubarb there. Which was the final major engagement of the Napoleonic Wars? Waterloo. Where might you see Michael Schumacher earning his living? Silverstone. His house. Hospital bed. Yikes. Yeah. From which country do geisha girls originate? I mean, Japan is the obvious answer, but this could be a trick question. Japan. Okay. 500? Dude, there were crazy questions before 500. Which of the following was not a member of the cast of Rainbow? Big Ted? What is Rainbow? It was The Bomb as a kid? Never heard of it. British children's show. How many wickets does a wicket wick? How many wickets need to fall to dismiss a whole cricket team? Another cricket fucking question. Oh, that show. Okay. Like, I've seen that being a thing, but I've never watched it. 6.2. Might be 10. Any cricket enthusiasts in chat? No. I think we would have known by now. I want to say 8, because that's a nice number. There's 11 players and a team, and you need 2 to play. Ooh. Interesting. So 10 would be the correct answer. So 7? What do you mean? 11 minus 10 is 1. Which is not enough. He mistyped 10 guns, it's fine. Alright. An Imperial 10. Right. What name is given to the device which releases clay pigeons for shooting? I don't know. I've never done clay pigeon shooting. A trap? A noose? What? I wouldn't... A noose sounds wrong. Trap? The Fabia and the Octavia are models made by which car manufacturer? Skoda. Car. They aren't real. What are the staff at Ponton's holiday camp called? The blue coats? The red coats are the English though, right? And the blue coats are the French? What even is Ponton? Yellow jackets are stingers, yes. Yes. They sure are. Blue coats, fuck it. Nice. Which UK authority is responsible for lighthouses? Does this count as a prop? You have no fucking clue, uh-huh. Same. It's gotta be D. The house takes care of the houses. Mm-hmm. The Royal Navy Lighthouse Inquiry. I don't know. Infantry. Institute. Yes! The Royal Navy Lighthouse Institute. That has to be it. Sounds good to me. Oh shit, it was Trinity House. Oh. Why is this image so weird? Alright. Complete the name of the famous US horse race, the Kentucky Derby? Think? The fried chicken, yeah. Which peer gave his name to a type of tea? Earl Grey? Cavendish was apples. I didn't see the other two. From which country does Beaujolais wine come from? Huh. What country could it be? Very German name, yes. The name of which animal is used to mean on improperly constituted court? What? Kangaroo? Kangaroo court? Okay. Which of these has a button keyboard and a piano keyboard? Accordion. What name is given to the 7,500 statues unearthed near Xi'an in China? The Terracotta Army? Yeah. Mais Sverige. Give back. Dog needs to go out again. Yeah. It's me. Amiga? Yeah, yeah. Stormont is the seat of the National Assembly of which country? Stormont? Northern Ireland? I don't know. How the fuck would I know, Sprint God? It sounded Northern Irish, kind of. In the Walt Disney classic Dumbo, who is Dumbo's manager? Oh, what? Timothy Mouse, I think? Yeah. Never watched it. Before your time. Well before your time. With which country does North Korea share a land border? China? Yeah. The island nation of Japan. Sea borders, alright? What in the tennis world is a groundie? What the fuck is a groundie? Dude, I played tennis for fucking 15 years and I've never heard of a groundie. A ground pass? What is a ground pass? Groundsman? Ground stroke? It doesn't exist. Ground seat? Did I fake play? It has to be the groundsman. A ground pass is not a thing. A ground stroke is not a thing. A ground seat? A ground stroke is when you hit the ball after it bounces. What? That's just how you play tennis. That's just the stroke, man. Groundsman. That's the technical term for it. It's a ground stroke. It's just that's how you... What? I've never heard of this term. It's just a regular shot. That's how you play tennis. The ball bounces. You can hit it before the ball bounces. But that is kind of awkward. What the heck? Imagine listening to a tennis match where every time they do a groundie, the commentator would be like, "Oh, nice groundie. Ooh, the other player hit back with a groundie. Yes, he returned with a groundie. Oh, what a beautiful groundie back at the first player. Oh, another groundie." Oh, he lopped that groundie. According to the saying, a man's house is his hustle? Which verb can go before Scotsman, saucer, and squad? What does a Manx cat? We had this question. Alright. Flying through it now. Of which major city is the M25 the orbital ring road? Ay, 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 ay. Be right back. He's gonna drive around London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Edinburgh, and then report to us which one it is. We might be here for a while. I don't know. M25 does not sound like London. It is London? Okay. Sure. What is the main ingredient of the Greek dish tara masalata? I've never heard of tara masalata. Odds roll. So it's kind of like caviar. Roe is like the eggs of fish, right? It's fucking delicious. A kiwi is a native of which country? New Zealand. It looks disgusting. I don't get it. What is the name of the dog who looks after the children in Peter Pan? What? Nana? I don't know if I've ever actually watched Peter Pan. Nani? Yeah, same. I don't remember a dog either. Dog gets to fly. Which popular singer was nicknamed the Old Groaner? The Old Groaner. I know these two. I've heard of Dean Martin, but I've never heard him sing. I don't know who Perry Como is. You've heard it before, but you don't know who it refers to. I don't know. Nat King Cole. Oh, it was Bing Crosby. We got groaned out. We'll get there one day, once we have all the questions. Ron Jeremy. Guy Fawkes was involved in which famous plot? Gunpowder. What should you mind if you are particular about your language? What? P's and Q's? Is this a English saying? A's and B's? English saying, P's and Q's. Okay. Please and thank you? Oh. Oh. If something has a low priority, where would you proverbially put it? The bottom shelf? The back burner. What is the name of the French national anthem? The Marseillaise. Dijonnaise. That's mayonnaise. That's mustard. Sorry. The fuckers. Which statuette was Humphrey Bogart seeking in the 1941 film of the same title? The Chinese Condor? The Maltese Falcon? No idea. The classic. Maybe I should watch it. Is it good? Being a classic doesn't make it good. Which famous Manhattan street is also the title of a musical? Broadway? 42nd? Do I like noir movies? I'm okay with them. Broadway isn't a musical. It has to be 42nd. I don't know musicals, so... Copacabana is a movie? It's a song. Oh. Musicals are on Broadway, yeah. With which instrument are Amati and Stradivari chiefly associated? Violin. Oh no? My Stradivarius. Is that a reference to something? I know Stradivarius, but... Which Stooges? Okay, never watched the Stooges. Which US president's middle name was Milhouse? Richard Nixon Milhouse. Okay. Didn't know. Which artist coined the expression famous for 15 minutes? Warhol? It would not be Dali or Picasso, I feel like. Who knows, Crash Bash? Maybe one day. It's definitely Warhol, yeah. He drew a famous banana once, right? Only for 15 minutes, though. Which of the following is not one of Santa's reindeer? Prancer's one, Dasher's one, Cupid or Star? Star? Okay. Rip Rudolph. Never seen on stream. Now in heaven. In doggy heaven. Shitting all over the place. Doggy heaven got a lot more brown once he died. Let me tell you. Who set a play in the fictitious village of Lergib? Lergib. Ted Hughes is back. Lergib. Yeah, these questions are silly. How am I ever supposed to win $1 million with this nonsense? Try. I think Ted Hughes was not correct on the previous question. But yeah, who's gonna know this? Nobody. Come on, Ted. Ah, it's Dylan Thomas, of course. Using Joker is not possible for RA. Read. Like, I can't actually point at it, but read. By what popular name is the bell tower of Pisa Cathedral known? The Leaning Tower? It's a radio drama. The fuck? Can't read it? Yeah, I'm not allowed to use lifelines. Or the final trophy. The Wobbly Garret. I just know the Tower of Pizza by being the Tower of Pizza and not having a nickname. In which activity might the lotus position be adopted? Yoga? Under what title did the Warner Brothers release many of their cartoon shorts? Looney Tunes. The batty songs. The silly jingles. Yodel fire! I always thought he said yodel, until I realized it's actually yoga. What is the name of the lion in Joy Adamson's famous stories? What? What lion? Anna the lion? Faye? Elsa? Alma? Anna sounds like a lion's name. If it's a female lion. Elsa is from a different thing entirely. You could remember what story? All of them, apparently. Yeah, she's from Frozen. B? No. Elsa? It is Elsa? It's the best letter. Elsa. You're right. Which of these is an island off the coast of India? Sri Lanka, right? Which department of a hospital assesses injuries before treatment? Triage? Yeah, triage, right? It's a good Pokemon ability. It allows you to recover a berry, right? No. Triage. Ups the power of healing moves? No, I don't remember. Triage is really good. Priority on healing moves. That's the one. It's pretty good. What name was given to the world's first cloned animal? Dolly. Seth. What would interest a Twitcher? Video games. Birds? I've never heard of a Twitcher outside of Twitch. It's birds, okay. With which treatment was Dr. Edward Bach chiefly associated? Acupressure, acupuncture, reflexology, flower remedies? B? Bach flowers? I mean, sure? If that's the thing? Never heard of Bach. Never heard of Bach. Kirsch is a spirit distilled from which fruit? Cherries. Right? Yeah. Yeah. What is a group of crows called? A murder of crows? Huh. Didn't know that. I don't think I'll ever forget that now. See, we're learning. Who painted The Laughing Cavalier? I don't think I know that painting. You only know A? I know Renoir. I know Rembrandt, but I don't know Hals or Holbein. It's not A. Yeah, it doesn't help. A cavalier is very French, though. So Renoir would make sense. I don't know if Renoir is French or Belgian. He's probably French. Let's just go with Renoir. No, it was Hals. Of course. Which of the following is an alkaloid drug found in tea leaves and coffee beans? Which imperial unit of measurement is equal to 2.54 centimeters? Iodine tea? What is the name of the US President's retreat in Maryland? Camp David? Which British writer had the initials JRR? Wait. B? Yeah? Why did I have to wait? Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Which word is another way of describing a minor weakness or peculiarity? A foible? I don't know. I've never heard of a foible, but the other ones don't make sense. A foible. A foible. A shindig. Shindig. I didn't know this, you're right. Who scored the so-called Hand of God goal in the 1986 World Cup? Diego Maradona. Even you know this. How is the word hundredweight correctly abbreviated? Uh-huh. And what? What? CWT? I think I've seen that before. And I was like, what is a CWT? What? C makes the most sense. But C is 100. Egypt, Sudan, and Eritrea all have shores with which sea? Egypt is red. It's either Mediterranean Sea or Red Sea, but Mediterranean isn't here. It must be the Red Sea. Yeah, C is 100. Who bought the Beatles' back catalog in 1985? Michael Jackson? Okay. You guys know, apparently. Then sold it to Sony. In George Orwell's Animal Farm. Well, it's Napoleon. Repeat question. I remembered. Which system of education for young children was devised by an Italian doctor? Kindergarten. Froibel. Nursery, or the Italian word. We'll go with the Italian word. Oh. Montessori. What kind of education system is that? Which city's name is derived from the Greek meaning of 3 towns? Tripoli? Your sister had to learn it? You love how pixely this is? It's Game Boy Advance. Definitely Tripoli. Wait. Greek? Well, it doesn't say where the city is. It has to be Tripoli. One sec. Someone needed help to get up the stairs. Yeah. Which of the following is not part of Dante's The Divine Comedy? Hell and Purgatory are definitely in it. Paradise and Redemption. Don't we start in Paradise? A, Redemption. Why are you licking my keyboard? Near which lake did William and Dorothy Wordsworth live from 1799? Fuck. We got to the 100,000 pound question. You've heard of those two? C? Windermere? Ariel, which one is it? Which one is it? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? You don't know, okay. Just a guess. It's a fucking poet. Windermere. Windermere. Well, it's Grassmere. We got close. The Disney Afternoon Collection. Why did I speedrun Tailspin? Because it's very difficult. And it made Svenna really, really mad. That's the only reason why you need to play Tailspin, is to make Svenna very angry. What links a musical and the device on which your luggage appears at the airport? What does a carousel have to do with musicals? Yeah, it makes the most sense, but I don't know what... I don't know. CGI cat Furtick. What is the popular name of the Royal Botanical Gardens? The Keck Gardens. Kew Gardens? Never heard of them. Which of these countries is split in two by a famous canal? I mean... I mean... It has to be Panama, right? Which of these words, meaning a quick look, is derived from Arabic? Gander? Glance? Shufti? Look-see? Is a shufti a quick look? I've never heard of a shufti. You've heard immigrants say it? First time. It's B. It wasn't B. It's shufti. What specific name is given to the scientific study of plants? Geology mentioned. Treasure and basking are types of which fish? I feel like there's sharks. Bashing shark and treasure shark, yeah. How many rings appear on the Olympic flag? 7? 5 or 7? 5, right? It's 5. It's 5. Five, 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 five. Ken and Me is the autobiography of which veteran Coronation Street actor? Who played Ken? A. William Roach. Do I have? No, I don't. Because fuck getting 555, honestly. I do not want to get 555. On whose story was the Shawshank Redemption based? Stephen King? The only guy I know. In whose books does the wizard Igneous Cutwell appear? Yeah, it's emulated. Terry Pratchett. Why do you say this is emulated? Oh yeah, this is emulated. Yes, it's not a game I own. Sorry, I need to read sometimes. It's hard. I have a version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but it's on the Dreamcast and it's in French. Qui veut gagner des millions? How many states comprise the United Arab Emirates? What? You can help. That would be an experience, yeah. You looked at it on Wikipedia? How many Emirates are there? Like, I know French, Crash Bash. It's just the questions are gonna be very French. Let's think. It's more than 4 and less than 12. Like, the UAE isn't even very big, is it? Oh, wait. Abu Dhabi and Dubai are part of it? Big means nothing in the Middle East. So is UAE... Wait. I thought that was a country by itself. It's a country with states. And is Dubai a state? And not a country? Phone a friend. I'm not allowed to. Dubai is an emirate and a city. Okay. You think 7? It was resting on my hand. All the others are pair numbers? Ah, yes, that's how you answer questions, of course. Yes, it is Sprint God. Alright, let's go with 7. What can possibly go wrong? Yay! It was the odd one out. Get it? Seven. Which of these drinks is distilled from the agave plant? Tequila. Yeah, 125,000-pound question. What the fuck? What name is given to the first Monday after Epiphany? I don't remember. Ascension? Tuesday. One of these. I've never heard of Rogation and Plow. It's Plow? It's Mr. Plow? He has to do 10 plow ups. Sure. What is the inner and longer of the two bones in the human forearm called? The inner and longer of the two bones in the forearm. What? It's not the femur. It's not the humerus. The ulna is the big one, I think. But does that mean it's the inner and longer one? It should be, right? Ulna? Alright. Yeah. Of which mountain range is a Kafir a native? This is a possible question. But fuck. Where are Kafirs from? They're not... It's not Himalaya, I think. Caucasus is Russia. Well, Ural is also Russia, right? You don't know what a Kafir is? They're just... They're like mountain people. Probably sea. It does sound Indian. Also known as humans. Yeah. I've never heard of Hindu Kush. Never heard of it. It's in Asia. I can't use lifelines, FK. Kefir? Yeah. The Himalayan dudes are called differently, right? Can't remember the name, though. Also, like, people don't live there, right? I don't know. Sherpas. Yeah. But I don't, like, a Sherpa is not a like is not a people. A Sherpa is a job. Kafir yogurt is a thing. It is kefir. From all the trash. Answer. It's the last question. This is very important, Crash Bash. We either get $1 million or it's back to the start. Jungle's Googling. I mean, I already dismissed Himalayas anyway. I feel like Hindu Kush is a red herring, honestly. I don't remember. I think Urals are between, like, are on the Europe side. And the Caucasus is further along, but I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly. Two words. Caucasus is in the Georgia region. Do we go for the Hindu Kush? Kush? I don't think it's Urals. Fuck it, sure. The worst thing that can happen is that we go back to question 1. Yes! We did it. 1 million pounds! Game mastered. We did it. Time to do it again. I need to go eat. So, we'll do another one another time. Tomorrow is Monday. What is on the schedule tomorrow? Formula 1 for PS1. Fun. Alright. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.